because there are currently no federal rules about pedestrian safety with regard to like how your vehicles need to be built in order to consider pedestrians. There are literally like two that I was able to find. One is a rule about automatic braking, which will not go into effect until 2029 and will only require the new technology to be standard on cars sold starting in that year. And then the other is a proposed rule, one that's not even finalized, and given what the Trump administration has been doing with rulemaking recently, might not end up being finalized, about head injuries caused to pedestrians and how we might have to design hoods in a way to limit pedestrian head injuries. And that's about it, as far as I was able to find on federal rules around pedestrian safety standards. Pedestrian safety standards exist in other countries and do not exist here.
I guess, it makes sense given how bad things are that there aren't rules, but the idea that there just aren't rules.
Yeah. And pedestrian safety testing does not go into vehicle safety ratings. Not at all.
It makes sense because, well, again, this is just a philosophical thing, I guess, but when you buy a car, are you thinking about how safe it is for anybody outside of you and the people that you're transporting? Probably not.
Probably not. And when these ratings agencies, which are sort of only nominally connected to the government and don't actually have that much to do with whether the car can be sold beyond whether it meets those basic standards that we talked about earlier, they just don't care. They just fundamentally don't care. And so the upshot is that right now, in 2025, as we are recording this, there are in fact no rules currently in effect about how dangerous cars are allowed to be to pedestrians. There are these rules in other countries. They exist. And so lots of cars that are sold here in the United States can't be sold in other markets because they are too dangerous to pedestrians and they don't pass the pedestrian safety testing. It's all very dumb and very annoying and yeah.